Out of bounds. King Charles has no choice but to respond as Meghan Markle pushes the royal limits. The British royal family has captivated millions worldwide with its tradition, mystique, and, yes, its drama. Meghan Markle's journey from American actress to Duchess of Sussex has sparked a huge media frenzy. Her rumored ongoing tensions with the firm add to the intrigue. Today, we're exploring a compelling topic. Did Meghan Markle cross a line with her royal title? What happens when the royal boundaries are pushed? King Charles faces a big challenge, keeping tradition while dealing with a family dynamic in the public eye. Some say Meghan's actions push the limits, while others see her as modernizing the monarchy. Whether you're a royal enthusiast, a curious bystander, or someone who loves a good story, this is for you. Let's dive into a complex narrative that's become more than just tabloid fodder. We'll explore what's happening behind palace gates and the potential consequences of crossing lines. Remember when Meghan Markle entered Windsor Castle as a stunning bride? The press hailed her as its breath of fresh air for the monarchy. But this story took unexpected twists that neither the royal family nor the public saw coming. Imagine stepping into one of the world's most tradition-bound families and expecting it to feel like Hollywood. Meghan shook up this world with her self-made actress background. She was used to autonomy, but the royal family operates on centuries-old rules that don't bend easily. While the wedding bells faded, headlines swelled with stories of royal protocol breaches and tension. Meghan's charity work, candid discussions on mental health, and activism resonated with the public. But they often clashed with the palace's preference for discretion. So, the question emerged, could Meghan maintain her personal brand while upholding the royal standard? But how far was too far? Understanding the significance of a royal title may feel like learning an ancient language. In the British monarchy, a title represents more than prestige. It carries an expectation of loyalty, decorum, and a certain level of, well, quiet. Meghan Markle took on the title Duchess of Sussex upon marriage, with all its privileges and limits. So, what's the issue? The royal family maintains a strict protocol regarding titles and public representation. For instance, royals must align their endorsements and advocacy with the crown's neutral stance. Unlike Hollywood celebrities, the royals can't freely speak their minds on political issues or lend their title to personal projects. It's this line that Meghan has been rumored to cross multiple times. The title isn't just symbolic. It's a contractual agreement with the monarchy that demands restraint and aligns with the royal brand. But here's the challenge. Can an independent-minded duchess stay within these invisible bounds? Or, as her critics suggest, is she disregarding them entirely? Meghan Markle has a habit of openly championing causes close to her heart. These topics resonate with the public, yet they don't always fit neatly into the monarchy's reserved stance. Now, imagine being a royal family member and a bold advocate, two worlds that don't typically collide. Meghan has used her platform to raise awareness, spark debates, and drive change, often in ways that traditional royal protocol might find, well, disruptive. Critics argue that she has used her title to advance a personal agenda, while supporters see her as an authentic voice of change in an outdated system. But there's more to this story. King Charles has faced pressure from the palace and the public to handle Meghan's outspokenness. Some say he might have to take away her title if she doesn't follow royal rules. But could it really come to that? What happens when royal lines are crossed? Royal titles are serious business, not like social media accounts. King Charles must balance tradition with modernizing. If Meghan loses her title, it could change how royals use their platforms. Charles is in a tough spot. Taking away her title could upset Meghan, Harry, and many young people. They see Meghan's advocacy as important. The question is, how will Charles balance old ways with new ideas without losing family members and public support? Would it harm the monarchy's image, or could it set new limits for royals in today's world? For fans, Meghan brings a fresh view, challenging old norms. Critics see her actions as disrespectful to the monarchy. But the public's interest in Meghan and the crown isn't fading. Some see Meghan's outspokenness as a threat to tradition. Others see it as a step towards modernity. The monarchy's image is changing, and Charles's response to Meghan could redefine being a royal today. So, should the monarchy modernize with outspoken members? Or should it stick to its old ways, even if it loses younger, diverse audiences? What could come next for Meghan, Charles, and the royal family? The future is unclear. Some think Charles might give Meghan a gentle warning to follow royal rules. Others believe Meghan and Harry's move to the US shows they value their differences. King Charles might not take away titles right away, but could make rules stricter. The royal family might need to explain the line between personal views and royal duties. This could set a new example for the monarchy. It's possible Meghan will show what it means to be a royal who advocates for change. Whether she stays outside the crown's boundaries or aligns with it is yet to be seen. This isn't just about picking sides. It's about balancing tradition and change. Can King Charles and Meghan Markle find a way to respect both the monarchy and the public's changing expectations? If they can, it could make the British monarchy more adaptable and strong. For now, only time will tell if Meghan Markle's influence will be a turning point or a lesson. One thing is sure, the royal family's future will be closely watched. What do you think? Should Meghan Markle be free to use her title, or should King Charles stick to tradition? Share your thoughts and join the conversation on the monarchy's future. Where do we draw the line? It's clear there are two sides to this debate. Meghan's advocacy brings important issues to light and engages the royal family in modern conversations. Yet, the monarchy has thrived by keeping to tradition and staying out of politics. Imagine the royal family as a brand, timeless, prestigious, a symbol of stability in an ever-changing world. Meghan, on the other hand, represents a new wave, a progressive brand that speaks openly on social justice, mental health, and gender equality. Combining these two brands is exciting but also complex. The British monarchy is deeply rooted in a long history of unspoken rules and expectations. This isn't the first time royals have faced challenges with modern ideals. Remember Princess Diana's candid interviews or Prince Andrew's fall from grace. Each time, personal matters spilled into the public sphere, posing challenges for the monarchy. The question now is whether the crown can adapt without losing its essence. What's next for the public's relationship with the royals? Public sentiment toward the royal family is complex, with today's world quick to voice opinions on social media. As the monarchy tries to modernize, it risks losing traditionalists who value its customs and reserve. Younger audiences, on the other hand, may see Meghan and Harry's openness as relatable and necessary for a changing world. But what if the royal family saw this challenge as an opportunity for growth? What if it could redefine duty to include both tradition and authentic expression? Imagine a monarchy that serves as a unifying force and a platform for social good, inspiring both reverence and relevance. For many, Meghan's journey highlights the monarchy's ability or inability to adapt to the times. The stakes are high. Will the monarchy remain revered or evolve to meet the world's expectations? Meghan's story and Charles's response may answer these questions, and the world will be watching. Ultimately, whether Meghan's influence sparks permanent change or remains an isolated chapter in royal history, it's clear that the British monarchy is at a crossroads. King Charles faces a delicate task, defending the institution's values while addressing public demands for greater transparency, relevance, and empathy. The allure of the monarchy lies in its mystique, its continuity, and its role as a national symbol. Yet, as modern audiences yearn for transparency and authenticity, the British royal family may find itself on the brink of transformation. If it can maintain its values while embracing a more open, inclusive approach, the monarchy may emerge stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with the spirit of the times. This debate goes beyond just Meghan and Charles. It's a moment for all of us to reflect on tradition, progress, and the future of public institutions. What do you think? Should the monarchy continue to uphold its classic image, or is it time to let modern voices like Meghan's redefine royal roles? Share your perspective in the comments or on social media, and let's keep the conversation going about what it means to respect tradition while embracing change. The impact on future generations of royals. One of the most fascinating aspects of this story is how it will shape the future of younger royals like Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. They're growing up in a world vastly different from that of their predecessors, a world where the boundaries between public and private life are increasingly blurred and where authenticity and relatability are highly valued. How will Meghan's actions and King Charles's response influence their futures? Imagine a young royal growing up in a time when social media dominates public life and the pressures of public opinion are relentless. They may face choices and challenges that past royals never had to consider. The decisions made by today's royal family leaders will set the tone for these young royals, determining how they navigate the balance between duty and self-expression. Will they be encouraged to use their platforms to promote causes close to their hearts? Or will they be bound by the more restrained model that the monarchy has adhered to for centuries? Meghan and Harry's approach may serve as a blueprint or a cautionary tale for future generations, who could look to them as examples of what's possible within, and perhaps outside, the royal framework. A new era for the monarchy? As we witness the drama unfold, we may also be witnessing the beginning of a new era for the British monarchy, one that could be defined by greater transparency, relatability, and social responsibility. King Charles has a unique opportunity to redefine what it means to be royal in the 21st century, creating a model that allows for personal expression while respecting tradition. Imagine a royal family that not only holds tradition dear but also tackles social issues. This vision could make the monarchy more relatable to the public. It aims to bridge a gap that some see as growing wider. Will King Charles follow this vision, making the monarchy more open? Or will he stick to tradition? His choice will impact not just Meghan but the entire royal family, shaping the monarchy's future. The British monarchy faces issues we can all relate to. We've all dealt with family expectations, balancing personal values with tradition, and navigating complex relationships. Meghan and Charles's story is a universal tale of struggle and growth. How often do we face the choice between what's expected and what we truly desire? This is a common struggle in family, career, and social circles. The royal family's journey highlights the eternal question of honoring tradition while staying true to oneself. At its core, this story teaches us that sometimes we must challenge norms to grow. Yet, respecting tradition can also provide stability in a changing world. The key is finding a balance that brings out the best in both. The British monarchy is a long-standing institution that evolves with each generation. New questions arise about its relevance, role, and resilience in today's world. The story of King Charles and Meghan Markle may mark a turning point for the monarchy. As they face these challenges, they're not just writing a new chapter for themselves but also for the monarchy's future. One thing is clear: the world will continue to watch, fascinated by a royal family that, even in its most turbulent times, remains an enduring symbol of Britain's past, present, and future. What are your thoughts on the future of the British monarchy? Should it adapt to modern times, or does its strength lie in preserving tradition? We'd love to hear your perspective on this story that has captivated audiences worldwide. Share your thoughts, debate with friends, and let's keep this conversation going. Because this royal tale is far from over, and every opinion adds to the evolving narrative of one of the world's most iconic institutions. The ripple effects on British society and beyond. The monarchy's challenges resonate not only within the palace walls, but across the entire UK and beyond. For centuries, the British royal family has symbolized continuity, duty, and a certain idealized version of British culture. With the world shifting at an unprecedented pace, traditional institutions like the monarchy find themselves in uncharted waters, navigating the expectations of a modern, diverse society. Imagine the impact of King Charles embracing a more open, socially engaged monarchy. It could signal a powerful message to other countries with royal traditions, sparking conversations about modernization and relevance in societies grappling with their own histories. On the other hand, a decision to uphold strict tradition could reaffirm the monarchy's unique identity, emphasizing that some institutions are worth preserving exactly as they are. The royal family's evolution, or lack thereof, could set the tone for how other iconic institutions respond to societal pressures. And it's not just about the monarchy. It's a reflection of how society views the balance between heritage and progress.